Yeah, you covering yourself in oil right now? Yeah, Tom likes that. What are you going to do for me on Sunday? Oh, yeah, Tom. Yeah, Tom really likes that. Oh, I gotta go, Matthew. Yeah, of course I'll call you back. I gotta go. Well, bitches! Shakedown has been taken over to bring you a special presentation. To mark the official halfway point of this 5th season of the Balls Deep League, I shall dole out my annual mid-season awards. And I've enlisted none other than Shakedown Studios to help make this happen. We've got a lot of awards to pass out, so without further ado, Fantasy MVP. The runner-up for this award was the football cop himself, Peyton Manning. But Katzman absolutely nailed the second overall pick in the 2013 draft. He owes a lot of his redonkulous success to none other than Jay Mail. Charles is averaging more than 24 points a game this year, bested only by Peyton, and he's never scored less than 18 points in a single contest. Even Peyton can't boast that. His remarkable scoring consistency has kept the floor of Katzman's team very high en route to a 5-1 first-half record. We will see if J-Mail can hold up under his ridiculous workload. He's currently on pace for 400-plus touches this season. But through the first 6 games of 2013, Jamal Charles is the BDL's MVP. The fantasy LVP, however, the least valuable player. The runner-up for the LVP was Steven Jackson, but the only thing worse than not playing is not scoring. The third overall pick in the 2013 draft, CJ Spiller, is averaging just 8 points a game, with 4 of his 6 outputs falling short of double digits. Spiller's currently being outscored by his friggin' backup 92-50 on the year. He's been banged up with numerous injuries in this short season, and he's absolutely murdered his owner, Aaron J. Koski. Time will tell if he can turn it around, but for the first half of the season, CJ Spiller is the BDL's least valuable player. Best Draft Pick Award. Runner-up for this award was certainly grabbed at a better value, but after 2 poopy weeks, Jordan Cameron loses out to the shittiest shit-talker in the NFL. Everybody hates this Monday, and as a result, no one wanted to draft him, which led to his free fall into the 7th round, where yours truly could no longer resist. My weakness for high upside, high risk finally pays off as I now possess the #1 receiver in fantasy football. Averaging 20 points a game, Deshaun has seriously outplayed his draft day value, making him the best pick of the 2013 draft. That leads us to the worst draft pick award. And I came close to taking this one home as well, with my trash pedal pick of David Wilson in the 3rd. But it's not so much what was picked as what was given up that makes the 15th overall pick in this draft the worst. Garrett had a very important decision to make prior to the 2013 draft. Does he keep tight end Jimmy Graham for a mid-second rounder, or does he put him back in the pool and redraft? Well, Garrett did the latter. And how'd that work out? Garrett drafted Aaron Rodgers, who's not even on his friggin' team anymore. But for the sake of contrast, A-Rod is currently the 8th best QB with 100 points scored on the season. That's less than Sad Ramford. How's that Jimmy fellow doing? Oh, he's just outscoring all tight ends and wide receivers this year with 130 points. He was in consideration for the fantasy MVP, and he's helping Katzman run the rate train on all of our teams. Thanks, Garrett. Brings us to worst team with the best record. Worst team with the best record. Runner-up for this award has to be Corey Hardman, because if you look at that lineup right now, you say, oh, that's an 0-shit team. But the worst team with the best record is awarded to a team that shows mediocrity in the box score, but an exceptionally lucky bullshit record in the standings. Never was this award easier to give out than last year in 2012, and I'm sure many of you can guess who's taking it home this year. Gary Evans Stout III is in the bottom half of the league in scoring, yet currently finds himself the record of 4-2. How might this be possible, you ask? Allow me to enlighten you, sweet league mates. It's actually not that crazy. It's nowhere near 2012 Dennis. It seems crazy, though, because we've all forgotten Gary's team was actually good for the first 2 weeks. The last 4 weeks, however, straight bed shit. Scoring 107, 98, 110, and 107 again. Somehow he's won 2 of those games, including one against the human rape train himself, Michael the Bear Jew Katzman. Dirty Mike and the Fucks has scored 39 points below their average against Gary to allow him to escape with a 1-point win. You're the definition of luck, Gare Bear, and I hope you keep it up because you're the worst team with the best record. This moves us on to the best team with the worst record, and we all know where this is going, don't we, League? None have been fucked in the rear this year like your commish, Tom Bonner. Like a scarlet letter A, I wear a patch of shame with a 2-4 record, despite being the 3rd highest scoring team in this league. Some may attribute this to my rampant shit-talking. I don't know what you people are talking about because I'm obviously the fantasy god. With losses to the likes of Corey and Koski, it's been a tough dick to swallow this year. But, coming off a stud of the week performance, the tribe is primed to reverse the curse and prove that we are the best team with the worst record. And that's it for our awards. But don't you go anywhere, League, because we've got our bold predictions for the rest of the year. Prediction number 1. I'm going to predict the playoff teams for 2013. I predict that Katzman, Hank, Rob, and Dennis will make the dance this year. Prediction number 2. I predict that I will finish the season as the highest scoring team in the BDL and that I will miss the playoffs. Prediction number 3. Corey Hardman, not Koski, will set the season low score record this year. Prediction number 4. Gary and Koski's matchup in Week 9 will be decided by single digits, and Rob will lose in the first round of the playoffs this year by single digits again. Prediction number 5. Garrett Ray will go 500. That's right. Garrett Ray will go 500 over the second half of the season. And that's it, my little cherubs. Good luck in weeks 7 through 12, and don't ever forget that I'm the fantasy god.